Going live. Going live. I'm going live. I'm going live. Okay, I am live on the internets. Let me check. I'm always fun and paranoid that it's not working, so I like to double check to make sure that you could see me super dope. Oh, I see me on X, aka Twitter. Cool. It's working. I see it. You're also Facebook. If you are watching this anywhere else that is not YouTube, I mention a lot of links. If they don't show up on my screen, you can go to youtube.com/@ the @ symbol, eToolbox. I should put that up on screen. I should make that a thing that I put that up on screen so you could see it a little easier. But I mean, you can find out a lot of those things over at my Dunk community. I can't speak. At my page at gary.club/dunk. You can go and find out a bunch of stuff over there, including something that I'm doing today. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But first, let's let everybody know that we are going live. So I'm just going to quickly send out an email. So I send out an email to my email list. I do that through ConvertKit. I like ConvertKit. You can do whatever you want. It's super simple. What I did, I just said, come hang out with me on my live stream. I'm going to go over how I monetize videos. And I put like an embed link with this link. It says join now. That's it. I send it out and I collect those emails with things like landing pages. Super easy. I'll go over that in another video. That's a topic for another day. And then I just put my thing and I'm going to hit continue. I'm sending it to my list. And who knows, maybe you might join this video because I sent out that email. Who knows? Hit continue. Oh, okay. I'm looking at it. Man, see, you don't have to, I didn't have to write a novel to write an email. It's done. It's done. It's sent out to all the people. So, and if the thing about emails, though, if somebody unsubscribes, yeah, one less person that I don't want on my email list. I don't fight for emails. I don't care about getting somebody's email if they don't want to actually, if I'm not going to be able to sell to them, or if I'm not going to be able to monetize our engagement. I don't want to just tell them that if they're just going to be not wanting to see it. If they want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. That's the point. Okay, so now I'm going to go over and I'm going to share. I also share on Gary Club. I'll just actually share my screen over to that one real quick. So I created oh gosh, some ding-dings. So let me share my screen. This is Gary Club, and I always share here as well. And so everybody knows. So I share on the feed. You could actually put it's basically its own social media platform at this point. So you're able to post similar things like on X. I'd say it's closest to X as far as its UI. If you don't know, X is called Twitter, or was called Twitter. If you don't know what that is, cool. If you're watching this as a replay, let me know in the comments. I want to know how many people are watching it as a replay. But if you're here live hanging out with me, then yeah, let me know that too. Drop it in the comments. I can see all your comments right here. Let me know. Cool. All right. So what I do here is I just created a thing. This is exactly what I sent out from my email. I didn't have to overthink it. Sent the same thing out on a post and then on the email. Didn't overthink it. Come hang out with me on my live stream. I embedded that on the email though. I'm going over how I monetize videos, and that's what we're going to go over. And I'm also going to create a piece of content live. I'm doing that on all these videos. What do you think about my background today, by the way? I'm doing that, and I apologize for all the noise in the background. If you hear it, I can't tell if you can, but anytime that you're about to hit record, it seems like the entire neighborhood starts mowing their lawn. So I'm gonna hit post. So now I have shared to my email list. I've shared to my Discord, or I'm about to share to my Discord. I shared to the Gary.club page, and I'm just going to copy that one more time, and I'm going to go share this to the Discord real quick. So I just copy this, not overthink it. Oh man, I should have copied it before I. So I'm going to go over to my Discord real quick. I'm going to share this so everybody knows. And then we will get into the action. He goes, hey, you know what? I want to make sure we all have our big loving family. Big loving family. So there we go. I hear all the fun in the background. Oh man, they're gonna be right next to my window soon. Let me just grab that link that I should have saved. It's going to start playing. It's going to be a big loop. Big loop. Pause it. Let me just grab that link. There we go. And now I shared in the Discord, and now we can get to work. Da, 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 da. And I always grab, when I'm sharing links on YouTube, just so you know, this is off topic, but I don't usually do this one where because you see how right here, yeah, I'm going to zoom in. Can zoom in? Not when I'm sharing that thing. It has the thing that says youtube.com/live/ and then your video code and all that fun stuff. But if you go up to the top right here, I think you could see it. Yeah, it's kind of small, but you could see it. Right here at the top, the part that I have highlighted, it just says youtube.com/video $V equals, and then the video code. And when it shows that, after if you share the live stream and it's no longer a live stream, for some reason, it just the link does not work as well. It's kind of irritating. So I just share that link and it works after the video's done being live. And by the way, I'm going to also be talking about a raffle that I'm going to be doing. I'll bring it up in just a minute. And if you want to grab that link, you could either go to gary.club/dunk, and it's going to be in right here. I'll just bring it up right now. So you could always go here to gary.club/. I'm going to put just dunk so you could see my profile. You could have also just clicked on my face. And that brings us up to this stuff. And I have under here, under little offers, I have a couple things. And one of them I have is a raffle. So I'm going to be raffling off a Draft Tower NFT, which it's a a key to basically a community where the same community that I have these Gary.club on, and it's a community of people helping each other make money as creators, you know, and most of this is in Web3, but you could be completely in Web2, grab this collectible, grab the Draft Tower and collectible, and then you're going to be able to have access to whatever it unlocks, which there's quite a bit of access that it unlocks. So I'm just doing the giveaway. You can click here. It'll bring up the giveaway. I'll come up to this more. It is in Gary. So Gary is the currency of that platform. I'm selling 10 raffle tickets for 275 Gary each, which that's about roughly a little under half a Solana, which if you grab that, I am going to raffle this off as well as several other things during these lives. So once I hit 10, once I've sold 10 or set 10 of these raffle tickets, I'm going to raffle it off. But I'm going to give other ways for you to earn spots on this. And it's going to be by raffle. It's going to be like to spin the wheel. So I'm going to give you ways. It could be things like engagement in my Discord, things like that I'm going to be figuring out. But right now, if you buy one of these raffle tickets, I'm only selling 10. And then I'm going to raffle it off. And then I think I might do this into a regular thing where I have quite a few of these that I could be giving away. But I want to make sure that I am, I'm not just constantly just giving away. I need to actually, I got bills too. Did you know? I got bills too. So, okay, here we go. So back to what I was talking about. So first, what I'm going to do today, order of business, is I'm going to create a piece of content live. And what I'm going to do similar to what I did yesterday, where I've already created a batch of videos where I'm here. You don't need to see that right now. I need to see my beautiful face. There we go. See my face. See my face. There we go. It seems very red today. It's because of all the orange. Oh, it's changing. Okay. One of the things that I'm going to go over today is, actually, I'm going to go over how I created and batched a bunch of content. So I shot a whole bunch of videos. I have a huge list. I could bring it up here on my notes. I think there's like 30 that I've shot so far. I have a whole bunch that I'm going to be adding. And these are simple videos. And when I say simple, I mean is like I'm on a Mac. You could do this however you want. You can use OBS. Is a great one. It's compatible with both. But I just took OBS or QuickTime in this case, and I did a screen capture of my screen. I brought up what I wanted to talk about, and I just did a screen capture and I talked about it, and I gave a really quick description of a simple how-to. And these are simple things that are going to solve a person's problem. And what I mean by that is that it's going to make it so if somebody has a question, so I'm focusing on Gary Club right now. And I have a community where people will watch, engage, and share my content because it's helpful for them. It's a helpful piece of content that's going to help them succeed. You know, that's help you win, I win, we all win together. Man, it's like a song. Cool. Man. My lens is pointed a little too far down. It's driving me crazy. Sorry. Camera note. So what I do is I monetize it in a couple different ways, and I'll show you this as I'm putting it together. Is I create links to gary.club/dunk, and if you go there, if you go and you end up going to this page, it will literally bring you to not that one. It will literally bring you to this page right here. If you go to gary.club/dunk, that's it. Let me close Discord. It's making a ding sounds. Oh, let me post that in one more place. Actually, I'm gonna let all the fam know in Discord or in Telegram. By the way, if you join and grab one of my creator coins at gary.club/dunk, which is right there at the bottom, and you support me, you get access to my Telegram group. It's a fun chat. I talk about, that's the way to get like actually access to me, really. I mean, a lot of stuff is just these lives and we can hang out together, but if you actually want to ask me a question, that's probably the best place to do it. It's nothing formal, but there we go. I'm just going to copy this again, and I'm going to paste in the telling all my family where everybody is. I wish there was a way to post automatically. Let's hang out. There we go. Boom. I posted the video in Telegram. Now I can close Telegram. One less thing running on my computer. You know how it is. And now the dog is barking. Cool. Okay, back to it. So I monetize with that. It brings you to like this page right here, where I'm not sharing the screen anymore. Yeah. So it brings us to like this page right here, where you know, you can, and if you don't have a social connector account yet, what it will do is it will bring up a pop-up and have you create a social connector account. And then what that does is if I go over to another platform, or like there's a dog barking right outside my window too. Can't win today. So if you go to social connector, the back office, let me actually bring that up. Bring it up so I can show you. Sure, I am on the right page. Actually, I don't need to show you social connector. I need to show you on here. So I could find one. We'll find one real quick. I'll find it on here in a minute. But point is that you're able to get a commission every time that somebody creates an account on Gary.club and creates their creator coin. So what that is 1.5%. And any time that somebody buys and sells, you'll end up getting 1.5%. That does not mean that you're going to be constantly making it, but so if you happen to refer somebody that's doing really well, you're going to be able to get a percentage of that commission. And then if by chance they do really, really, really well, you might have a pretty good amount of passive income that could come if somebody's building their entire brand on this. And you know, there's a whole bunch of different places that you could monetize in here, and that's just one of them. So when somebody goes through the gary.club/dunk link, then I get the affiliate commission if they blow up. If they don't, then I don't get anything. So it's in my best interest to help them succeed. That's part of the reason why I make these videos, these things that are going to help you succeed in this. So that's another part of it. If you're going to be promoting something, you want to make sure that your audience has a pathway to success. Like I don't want to just say, hey, get this software, get this thing, get this blah, blah, blah. Cool, you signed up. Bye. That's not how it works. It's like, if I want to help somebody crush it with ConvertKit, the best thing that I could possibly do is help them crush it with ConvertKit, because if they're doing really well with ConvertKit, they're not going to cancel ConvertKit, and they're going to keep on paying every single month. Does that make sense? Yep, it does, doesn't it? Oh, I see a comment. Sorry, I'm on the wrong tab. Let me see. Ah, what's up, Christelle? How's it going? It's Christelle. G-Rocks. Christelle right there. Cool. So yeah, and leave let me know if you're here live. Let me know if you're here live. Drop it in the comments, and let me know where you're watching from. I see that Christelle is watching it on YouTube. I'm also going out to Facebook and to X or Twitter. It still says Twitter on my feed, but it's X now. So what you're doing is you are basically creating content to support what you're promoting. Don't just assume that people are going to make one video for something and then it's going to just, oh, everybody's going to sign up to this affiliate link. It's great. Now, the best way for me to actually make money with, Gary Club would be to make sure that people are successful in Gary Club. And if they sign up through me, then they're going to succeed. And one of the beautiful things, and this is actually one of my favorite things about this particular economy, even if you don't sign up through my affiliate link and say, Christelle right here. So we have Christelle. Ooh, tic-tac-toe today. You like the tic-tac-toe today? Yeah, I have literally hundreds of backgrounds that I could go through, and I just tic-tac-toe seemed fun. I think I did what I didn't do. I did like snake or something yesterday, or what was it? I forget. If you remember, let me know. Who knows what it will be next time. So just so you know, I'm planning on doing live streams pretty much every day. That's my December challenge to myself. I'm going to try and do a live stream every single day. I just use the word try. I don't try. I do. So I'm going to do a live stream every single day. It may not always have this background. It may be my little computer camera. I may have an earbud in. It may be not so fancy in the background, but I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to create the content. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you succeed with Gary Club. I'm going to help you succeed with whatever. You could take the template that I'm talking about and apply it to anything. So, but the point that I was getting at is like, so if Christelle, for instance, it looks like, yeah, snake. I think I had snake and pong. I had pong, snake and pong, the last two ones. It was snake and then pong. You're right. Thank you. Good thing about recordings. See, I get distracted. Now my ADHD mind. What was I saying? Okay, so Christelle, for instance, she's right here. She just commented on the video. If she signs somebody up and she helps somebody crush it, right? Crush it. And I'm earning some commissions as well, or maybe I'm just involved in the ecosystem, then I'm actually still winning, because whatever I was paid in commissions could potentially fluctuate in value. So it's like, none of this is financial advice. That's not what it's about. But the point is that you could actually earn a commission. Your commission's value could go up because other people are building in the economy. Other people are actually helping us grow together. So Christelle wins, I win. I win, Christelle wins. Do you see how that worked? That's a beautiful thing, right? I like how that works. So I can go and make a bunch of videos. I can go and do all these things, and it's actually going to help Christelle. Now, Christelle could also do the same things for me. It's like she can go and create a whole bunch of cool content, go create everything out there, and she's going to help me win. She's going to help everybody else win, and we're all going to win together, or we all lose together, just so you know. It's kind of how it works. But I like the fact that I could actually build towards something that has a potential where, hey, yeah, cool, I'm making $1 commission from that person's thing, but eventually that $1 commission could very well become, even if they don't scale and grow and they stay in those same commission levels, you could potentially be making more, because the value of your commission could go up, because we're not dealing in dollars. We're dealing in basically community tokens. So there's a lot more to that. If you are interested in learning more about that, I would encourage you to come and hang out in my Discord and ask those questions at dunkmedia.club. There's a ticker at the bottom right there. But I'm going to dive into the first bit of content creation. And all what I'm going to do is, again, I screen captured, not my face, my computer. And the video that I'm going over today is, let me find the tab that it's on. Where did you go? Why are you hiding from me? There it is. I found it. We don't have to worry anymore. I found it. Okay. So I have this tab right here, which is Descript. I really like Descript. It is one of my favorite editing tools. You can go grab it at easyaiedits.com, or there is a link in the description on YouTube. And the reason why I love Descript is this. So here is Descript. Here's my project. And I am going to minimize this so we don't have to deal with that. So that is my project. And I am showing somebody how to use the social connector exchange, which social connector is what basically runs all of GaryCoin and all of our economies. It's a marketing software for Web3. So what I did, oh gosh, I just realized I didn't have any background music. You guys must have been so bored. So I'm going to go over this right now, but I'm not going to do the music. No, I'll do the music because it's text. Here. Gosh, you should have told me that I didn't have background music on. I feel kind of awkward now. Should we do lo-fi? Let's do some lo-fi. I'll turn it down because I'm going to be working. There we go. So now what I need to do is first I go here up to action, and I'm going to shorten the word gap. This is a clutch move. Look at this. 17 points where there's at least 2 seconds, and that's 3 seconds. So right now I'm at 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Boom. I'm at 4 minutes and 18 seconds. I shaved off like a minute and a half right there, just like that. And then if I want to make sure that I don't have like those you know what I'm talking about. Those 14 filler words, go and up. Sometimes it's not perfect, but hey, it's going to get rid of most of that. Now I'm left with 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Now what I do is I am going to watch through this video one time. This is super simple. I'm going to watch through it just one time. Hit there. Hit
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk.
So I realized that my audio was through the wrong microphone. What am I going to do about that? Man, I can go re-record this, right?
Dunk here. And
man, that just came through my computer's mic. I was trying to record through this mic. I messed up. What am I going to do? To record it? What, are you crazy? So I'm going to go over here to effects. Where effects right now? No, where is it? Oh, I have to click this. There it is. I have to click the audio track, and I'm going to turn on this thing called Studio Sound. It's going to take a second to apply it. Look at that. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's going to be done. It's going to be a piece of content that's done, and I'm going to post it tomorrow. But it's going to take a second to do that. Sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't do that. So this is a simple fix. So I turn on Studio Sound, and I'm not going to wait. So I'm just going to actually go through it. It's going to apply it, and you're going to notice while I'm doing this, once that all kicks in and it's done processing, how much better the sound sounds compared to there was like fan stuff in there.
Dunk here. And
it just did it automatically. You just heard right there where all the fan was. Listen to it now.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Look, just listen to that. Listen to that. That was like, there was a bunch of fan noise in the background. Remember, Descript rocks. EasyAIEdits.com. Link in the description.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on GaryCoin. And there are a whole bunch of other coins that are on this exchange, other different tokens that are in the ecosystem that are bonded to Gary. And you could go and you have a really...
See, it's so simple. All what I need to do is change, like I delete text and I'm going to be left with what I want to work with.
And you have a really...
I'll be left with what I want to work with left. I jump back and forth between here, but it's going to take me longer because I'm talking to you. But
and you have a really easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com and that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account. You could create two-factor authentication, whatever security you want to add in, but go and create one of those accounts. And what you're going to get is this page right here. There may be things along here that you may have.
See, super easy to just take out those mistakes. Look, I'm already almost to 4 minutes.
Here, you may or may not have some of these tabs that I have along the side, but what you need to focus on is here is your balance. If you have any coins in your wallet, this is the USD balance, and this is your actual wallet address right here. This is the wallet, and if I clicked right here, it would copy.
I don't need redundancy.
Actual wallet address right here, and if I clicked right here, it would copy the wallet so I could paste it somewhere. You could also view your recent transactions by clicking X-ray, and it will pop up all your recent transactions. And then you could bring up all your...
Yeah, what was that? Some random me breathing or something. So look, look at that. I'm already a minute in.
Transactions. And then you could bring up all your recent transactions like this. Then you could bring up things like your recent
I don't need any of that. It was perfect the first time around. So,
and then on this next tab, you can have some referral commissions. See, there is a referral link. Like if you came to...
There we go. And I love also DESCRIPT. It uses, if you don't know what this is going to be a game changer for you. So one thing with DESCRIPT that it does that's pretty freaking awesome is it grabs audio clips from when you're not talking. And this is, so when I record video, we record thing called room tone. And that room tone is basically the noise that's in whatever room you're recording in. Like if I was doing this room, I just record, I'd be completely quiet. And then it would record my voice or it would record the sound of the room. So then if I'm never not talking and you need the sound of the room, you just place that in there. But what DESCRIPT does is it grabs samples strategically throughout your video, and then it will using AI to drop in those segments. So if I ended up like I need a little bit more space here, or I need a little bit of more of a breath between words, it will put that room tone in between. It's freaking crazy, people. You don't know how cool this is. Seriously, this is like one of the coolest things you'll ever see. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. Coolest thing ever. No joke. Okay, I'm going to get back to work.
See, there is a referral link. If you came to Social Connector, you either came through a referral link or a direct link. And if you came to the referral link, then the person that referred you gets a percentage of any kind of trading volume if you become a creator and start monetizing in Social Connector.
There we go.
In Social Connector. But if you do not go through a referral link, then that goes. But if referral link, then the person that referred you gets a percentage of any kind of trading volume if you become a creator and start monetizing in Social Connector.
This was redundant. Brutal, I deleted the extra word. Okay. See, now we're already down under 4 minutes and we're minute
volume. But if you do not go through a referral link, then that goes into a pool that gets redistributed through the different,
Boom. There we go.
That gets redistributed to a particular community within this ecosystem. And then there is a point system where you.
And, if you really want to mess around with making sure the closed DESCRIPT does a pretty good job with closed captions, but some words like I say draft a lot, it writes draft a lot. So things like that. There's simple mistakes, but it starts to learn.
Ecosystem. Then there is a point system where you could earn points to gain.
My mistake.
This ecosystem. And then there's a point system where you could earn points and gamify and earn more.
Yeah, let me know if you're getting value out of this. Drop it in the comments. I always love to see your comments. Let me know. Okay.
And then there's a point system where you could earn points and gamify and earn more and more Gary within this ecosystem, and including
so simple to just delete things.
ecosystem, including as
so easy to edit this way. Let me tell you.
well as doing your proof of work every single day once you become a creator, so you could actually earn more and more Gary in different ways. But the way that you use the exchange is pretty simple. You just go over to accounts. There's a drop-down menu, and you're going to have wallets and swap. So if you go to
so easy. Look at that. That's such an easy edit.
Swap. So if you go to wallets, it's just going to show whatever you have in your wallet right here. And then you could either go to swap on the left-hand side, or you can just go here on the, or you can just go here.
Nobody knows that I don't know how to talk.
Swap on the left-hand side, or you can just go here on the same bar and hit swap. And then you just select the two different coins that you want to swap between. So for instance, if I wanted to swap between Solana and I wanted to swap that between Dunk coin.
It's funny. My OCD with my editing is if there's ever too much of a gap in it and my attention starts to drift, whew, man.
I wanted to swap that between Dunk coin, which is my utility token. I would do that. I would be able to swap.
Look at that.
Is my utility token.
Man, we're almost
I would
done.
be able to swap directly between the two by saying, say, 0.1, by saying 2, by saying, maybe I wanted to swap 0.01. Maybe I wanted to swap.
Look at how easy this edit. It's mind-boggling.
Saying, maybe I wanted to swap 0.01 Solana into Dunk. Now, all I would have to do is hit swap. And since it's part of Social Connector and a custodial wallet, it does not need any additional authentication. It will automatically do the swap. And we can view this transaction directly on the blockchain. And even though I bought it with Solana, it swapped that Solana into Gary. And then that Gary got swapped directly into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are on. And you can do this for any of the tokens into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these.
Yeah, absolutely, PF. You edit the text, it takes care of the video, it fills in all of the room tone in between. There are definitely limitations. There's some like fancy like edit things that you could just do with CapCut that's free. So I end up doing all of my cleaning up in DESCRIPT, and then I'm left with just the footage that I want to work with. And if you, like I mentioned, doing it in something like CapCut, but I'm going to get off topic for real quick. If you go to publish over here and you go to export, this is a kind of, if you are somebody that uses other platforms, go to timelines, and I could export in things like DaVinci, which is in beta, Premiere, Final Cut, Samplitude, Reader. There's more audio ones, Audition, and Pro Tools. But for video, you can do basically DaVinci, Premiere, or Final Cut Pro, and then it will export everything. So if there's ever a cut, so the way you make cuts, like different scenes, is you put a slash and it would create a different scene. So anywhere there's one of those slashes, if you edit that way, it's going to add it directly into Final Cut or whatever you're exporting to. So it's freaking mind blowing, man. Like or PF. Sorry, I said man. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Sorry, but it saves me so much time, because if you know anything about editing, if you know anything about creating content, it's usually getting rid of all the stuff you don't want. That's better, because so many people with content creation nowadays, and maybe this is, I'm in my mid-30s, just so you know. I know I don't look like it, but when people have this thing, I've noticed, so when I started creating content back in the late 90s, Jesus, I didn't have social media at the time, but when I started creating stuff, we would take cameras and rig things up and be creative and do all this stuff. And we had to be very selective on what we shot, because we were either shooting on tape that took up time to actually, get it back onto the computer so we could edit. And when I say onto a computer, and these are old computers, and so everything was slow. But nowadays, you can go out here and shoot hours on your cell phone, and now you have hours of footage to go through. But wouldn't it have been better to spend that time that you were out shooting garbage, that's what it is, and actually go out there, plan it, and then just get the shots that you want? But one thing that DESCRIPT does is it takes a lot of that garbage out. So I still say, still plan. Don't be that person that just still plan and only get like the shot, like get the bare minimum that you need. Don't go out and just shoot an insane amount, because that's just more work for you. Shoot what you need, plan to edit, shoot to edit. Shoot what you plan to put on your videos. So like for these faceless videos, I shot these videos knowing that I was going to edit them, like in the order that I edited them, making it easier on myself. So I'm going to get this done. I'm almost done with this video. So we have another minute to go through.
Blockchain. And even though I bought it with Solana, it swapped that Solana into Gary, and then that Gary got swapped directly into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are available to swap. And you can do
that easy
into Dunk. And you can do.
And I just go back, and occasionally I need to go to the timeline, but it's very rare. Like I usually do most of the editing through the text.
Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are currently available to swap on this exchange. So this makes it very easy to be. So this makes it very.
So I'm going to show you, and I take out my so's
exchange. This makes it very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever currency you would like. Again, if you need a social connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And again, if you need a social.
There we go. Getsocialconnector.com leads to that link right up there where I have right here. It's I should probably do a video on this because it's something that I think everybody needs. It will forward you to this tab where Gary.club/dunk, which again, I said is a monetization point. So that is a way that I could put that link in these videos. I'm helping people, and I'm able to monetize my time because I get affiliate commissions. And then because if they end up joining my, grabbing my creator coin, I even am able to do things like gamify emails and things like that, or they're in a segment. So, okay, we're almost done with this.
Very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever currency you would like. Again, if you need a social connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk. And if you
.com
account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk. And if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward to seeing you there.
So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the video. So now we are down to about 3 minutes. Remember, the video was about 5.5, so I cut out about 2.5 minutes of content. Now I watch through it one more time in DESCRIPT and make sure that there's not something I missed. And then this part is done, and then I go and clean it up a little bit real quick in CapCut, and my video is done. Like, that's it. That's a piece of content. And then from this point, I could even, if you go here, I'm going to do it real quick just so you can see, but you can switch this to portrait and start stretching it. And now you can turn this into short form content by just cutting it down even more, because why not take your content and make it into as many pieces of content as possible. Ooh, and one thing I noticed is that this needs to be stretched a little bit to fit the screen. There we go. My screen capture wasn't quite the same aspect ratio as my screen. So there we go.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on Gary coin. And there are a whole bunch of other coins that are on this exchange, other different tokens that are in the ecosystem that are bonded to Gary. And you have really easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com, and that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account. You could create two-factor authentication, whatever security you want to add in, but go and create one of those accounts. And what you're going to get is this page right here. You may or may not have some of these tabs that I have along the side, but what you need to focus on is here is your balance. If you have any coins in your wallet, this is the USD balance, and this is your actual wallet address right here. And if I clicked right here, it would copy the wallet so I could paste it somewhere. You could also view your recent transactions by clicking X-ray, and it will pop up all your recent transactions. And then on this next tab, you can have some referral commissions. See, there is a referral link. If you came to Social Connector, you either came through a referral link or a direct link. And if you came to the referral link, then the person that referred you gets a percentage of any kind of trading volume. But if you do not go through a referral link, then that goes into a pool that gets redistributed to a particular community within this ecosystem. And then there's a point system where you could earn points and gamify and earn more and more Gary within this ecosystem,
Halfway there.
as well as doing your proof of work every single day once you become a creator, so you could actually earn more and more Gary in different ways. But the way that you use the exchange is pretty simple. You just go over to accounts. There's a drop-down menu, and you're going to have wallets and swap. So if you go to wallets, it's just going to show whatever you have in your wallet right here. And then you could either go to swap on the left-hand side, or you can just go here on the same bar and hit swap. And then you just select the two different coins that you want to swap between. So for instance, if I wanted to swap between Solana and I wanted to swap that between Dunk Coin, which is my utility token, I would be able to swap directly between the two by saying, maybe I wanted to swap 0.01 Solana into Dunk. Now, all I would have to do is hit swap. And since it's part of Social Connector and a custodial wallet, it does not need any additional authentication. It will automatically do the swap, and we could view this transaction directly on the blockchain. And even though I bought it with Solana, it swapped that Solana into Gary, and then that Gary got swapped directly into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are currently available to swap on this exchange. This makes it very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever currency you would like. Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk. And if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward to seeing you there.
Cool. And that's it. I'm happy with that. That's content right there. So now what I would do, and this is another reason why I like DESCRIPT. So what it did when I actually uploaded my footage into my project, if you click right here, you'll actually see it says, like, I think you can see it. Yeah. Synced and backed up. It uploads the original file to the cloud. And that's part of the reason why it it's a service. And you upload it to the cloud. And then if I wanted to have, say, a VA edit it for me, I could do that too. I could just give them access by going to this little thing right here. It says project access in the corner. I could add that, and they have access to the project. It's super dope, and then one, it downloads like a lower quality copy that I'm editing. Like, this is actually a lower quality file that it created for me to edit off of. And now when I go here to publish, I could just go right here. It says web link. There's like web link. There's all these different ways that you could publish, but I could then go and say the resolution that I want. I just always say max. It will match the output of my highest resolution that it's available. And then you could have settings if you're trying to share this with somebody, but then I just hit publish. And what it does is it's going to start creating a, let me just open it up in this other tab. I got to share the other tab. It's one of my things that I'm not liking about these streaming softwares is that I just wish that I could just have a whole bunch of tabs just ready to go. But this is what it gives you. It gives you this tab right here. And if you see right here, I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Oh, I can. See right here, it says rendering 17%. It renders it in the cloud. So if you have a slower computer and if you don't know what rendering with video, it could take a long time. So the fact that this is done in the cloud, you could have the slowest computer in the world and it's still going to be able to render this for you no matter the speed of your computer. And when that's done, right here, there's a little arrow button that's down. You can either click it here, or we can go back over to DESCRIPT and download it from there as well. So once this is done, I'll do that, but I'm going to open up our next step because let's not wait around. Let's not wait around for everything to be done. I'm just going to go and clean it up in CapCut. So CapCut, again, is free. I pay for their pro version, what I think is like $7 a month. Just because I like all their filters and stuff. That you do not need it to do what I'm showing you. Do not need it whatsoever. Don't need it at all. It's opening right now. Here, I should zoom in just so I can see it on the screen. Make sure that 17%. Okay, 51%. We're at 51% rendered. And once that's rendered, I can quickly download it. Over to open. There we go. And what I usually do is I just clone like the last the last project just to make things easier on myself. I just make a duplicate. And now I'm just going to grab the title and just throw it in there real quick and just create my project. We can go deeper into this on another There's the video that I was just working on. How to use the social connector exchange. That's the name of the video. I'm going to rename this here. Ooh, I'll bring this up. Okay. And I know I'm taking a little longer to get this stuff done, but because I just want to make sure that you don't get lost. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, so I'm going to share this now. We don't need to see this anymore, but we're going to go over to CapCut. Window, CapCut. Cool. So this is my last project, and what I'll do now that got this render, let me make sure the render is done. Should be done by now. Yep, it's done. Let's download it real quick. Download. Cool. Okay, and I'm gonna close DESCRIPT, so I'm not wasting that processing power. And now I'm going to just go here, and I'll drag this in, and I'll show you how quickly I can get this all. Close DESCRIPT before it was done downloading. It did. Ugh, it took too long. I was impatient and it ended up taking me more time. Sorry. I hit the download button and then I clicked off the tab. I got to hit the download button one more time. Let that finish downloading. There we go. Now it's done. I was just a little too impatient. There we go. Okay, so now I drag this video in here. It's in this project. I drag it to the beginning because I don't need it to be longer than that. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to this get cut at the end. And then I start just taking this one. I talk about this as Gary.club, but I just start reusing these. And if I ever want to create a new one, a new emotion or whatever, I just go through it. So let's just go through this real quick.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange.
So I'll take this.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector.
And I just created these animations with keyframes. If you click on any of these, you got up here where these little tiny dots. You see where my mouse is right here in the top right corner. You click that, you move the image, and then you click it, or you click that in one spot. Then you go to the spot you want the next spot, like here. You click it again, move the image, and the image will move. You could rotate it, whatever orientation you want, and then it will just do some motion. And then you could also go to animations if you'd like to, and add animations in and out. I did a combo, I think, yeah, this one right here. that gave that slide in a little bit.
Dunk
Give it
here.
a little bit more
And
motion.
today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on Gary Coin. And there are
So I'm just going to swap this with getsocialconnector.com because that's what I reference in the video. I want the confusion of there being like way too many different URLs for them to go follow. I just want like 2.
Dunk here. And today,
I could spell social connector, right? There we go.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is...
I also realized that this is slightly different aspect ratio, which is odd. There you go.
Dunk here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on Gary Coin. And there are...
And I also have all of these in here. I like this one. Do I already have this one? It's a fire eye. No, I'm not using that one. Let's use this one. Okay. I'll show you how I do it then.
On this exchange, other different tokens that are in the ecosystem that are bonded to Gary. And you have a really easy access to this.
So you don't have to do this stuff with the PFP. This is just me being fun with the asset that I own. I own this IP to this PFP. And I am just going to add some basic little motion to it. How about we just find an animation that makes it like
easy access to this. You could just
one.
Easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com and that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account.
That was almost enough. I'm happy with that. I just need to scooch you in a little bit. A little bit more. Let's see if that looks.
Gary, and you have a really easy access to this.
It also gives some...
Go to getsocialconnector.com.
I think I need to go in a little bit more just because I want to see that little...
And you have a really easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com and
I know
that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account. You could create 2-factor authentication, whatever security you want to add in.
And then I have 2 little animations here, a subscribe one. I drop it somewhere over here. I'll make sure it fits in a good spot. And then I have this one as well. Drop that over here somewhere. I might have to shift it.
And what you're going to get is this page right here. You may or may not have some of these tabs that I have along the side, but what you need to focus on is here's your balance. If you have any coins in your wallet,
see, that's not the best spot for it.
The USD balance. And this is your actual wallet address right here. And if I clicked right here, it would copy the wallet so I could paste it somewhere. You could also view your recent transactions by clicking X-ray.
So that's a good spot to throw something. So I could throw this here.
Clicking X-ray, and it will pop up all your recent transactions. And then on this next tab, you can have some referral commissions. See, there is a referral link. If you came to Social Connector, you either came through a referral link or a direct link. And if you came to the referral link, then the person that referred you gets a percentage of any kind of trading volume. But if you do not go through a referral link, then that goes into a pool that gets redistributed to a particular community within this ecosystem. And then there's a point system where you could earn points and gamify and earn more and more Gary within this ecosystem, as well as doing your proof of work.
Ooh, that's a good time.
And earn more and more.
That's definitely a fire face one right here.
Earn more and more Gary within this ecosystem, as well as doing your proof of work every single day once you become a creator, so you could actually earn.
And by the way, I mentioned proof of work. Today I posted, or yesterday I posted a video on how you could do your proof of work. So a strategy, at least on YouTube, is that I'd have a link that would go to that other video, helping people, connecting it all. You see what I'm doing there?
For work every single day once you become a creator, so you could actually earn more and more Gary in different ways. But the way that you use the exchange is pretty simple. You just go over to accounts. There's a drop-down menu, and you're going to have.
You could also do additional things like zoom in here and there, but I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Like literally screen capture, but make it fun.
If you go to wallets, it's just going to show whatever you have in your wallet right here. And then you could either go to swap on the left-hand side, or you can just go here on the same bar and hit swap. And then you just select the 2 different coins that you want to swap between. So for instance, if I wanted to swap between Solana and I wanted to swap that between Dunk coin, which is my utility token, I would be able to swap directly between the 2 by saying, maybe I wanted to swap 0.01 Solana into Dunk. Now, all I would have to do is hit swap. And
add another one to this one. Look at the smirk face guy. Let's add smirk face guy.
0.01 Solana into Dunk.
Hey,
now,
and let me know let me know if I should add any more emotions and faces. I just made a couple, but I'm gonna make more. It's gonna be fun.
Solana into Dunk. Now, all I would have to do is hit swap. And since it's part of Social Connector and a custodial wallet, it does not need any additional authentication. It will automatically do the swap. And we can view this transaction directly on the blockchain. And even though I bought it with Solana, it swapped that Solana into Gary, and then that Gary got swapped directly into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are currently available to swap on this exchange. This makes it very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever currency you would like. Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk, and if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward to seeing you there.
Dunk here. Okay, so now let's just add these things at the end. I might add that link again on screen, but now look at this. I can delete this. It's gone. I can even delete it from here, so I don't have to see it on in my assets. And sorry if there's noise in the background. It seems like every bit of gardening is going on in the neighborhood right now.
And I'm Dunk, and if you want to hang out with me, you can come and.
There we go. I'm going to shorten that just a hair. There we go.
Me, you can come and.
See if this works.
You can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward.
Nah, that's fine. The length it was.
If you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at Dunk. Very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever.
I realize I want a capital.com. What am I doing? Case.com. Am I crazy?
Or currency you would like. Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocial. Would like. Again, if you need a Social Connector.
You know, it might make more sense. Look at this. This is going to magic. Maybe like magic.
Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk, and if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out.
And then I do a little transition right here. Boom. Why not just do like that maybe? Will it do it? No, it's not going to do it. Oh, well.
Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk, and if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward to seeing you there.
Okay, so I'm going to proof it. I'm going to watch through it real quick. Right, I wanted capital.com, and then I could be done. That's it. I create a piece of content. I am going to post this on Facebook. I'm going to post this on Instagram. I'm posting this on YouTube. I'm posting this on X. I'm posting this all over the place, and it's going to be helpful. And I got my affiliate links. I have my link to my Discord. 2 different points of monetization. I monetized the hell out of this video. You know, There's a whole bunch of other ways. You could also get people to go to a landing page. Easy. You don't have something like
Dunk
easy.
here. And
I'm gonna
today
watch
we
through
are
it
going to
and proof
talk
it.
about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on Gary coin. And there are a whole bunch of other coins that are on this exchange, other different tokens that are in the ecosystem that are bonded to Gary. And you have a really easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com, and that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account. You could create two-factor authentication.
Yeah, I'm going to do one thing because it's bothering me. I am going to stretch this a hair. Sorry. I am extremely OCD. And if this bothers me, I just won't sleep tonight. Let's start this over. Make sure. Oh, no. See? That little white line at the top would give me anxiety. There we go. That's still too much. You don't have to like be as OCD about this as me, by the way. I just am. I'm going to be talking about that sidebar, so I want all the visibility of the sidebar. There we go.
Dunk here, and
of course, it's too far now. There we go. Okay, let's watch this real quick. See if I get through
here. And today we are going to talk about how to use the social connector exchange. And the social connector exchange is the exchange that is built on Gary coin. And there are a whole bunch of other coins that are on this exchange, other different tokens that are in the ecosystem that are bonded to Gary. And you have a really easy access to this. You could just go to getsocialconnector.com, and that will bring you to a page where you can create your own social connector account. You could create two-factor authentication, whatever security you want to add in, but go and create one of those accounts. And what you're going to get is this page right here. You may or may not have some of these tabs that I have along the side, but what you need to focus on is here is your balance. If you have any coins in your wallet, this is the USD balance, and this is your actual wallet address right here. And if I clicked right here, it would copy the wallet so I could paste it somewhere. You could also view your recent transactions by clicking X-ray, and it will pop up all your recent transactions. And then on this next tab, you can have some referral commissions. See, there is a referral link. If you came to Social Connector, you either came through a referral link or a direct link. And if you came to the referral link, then the person that referred you gets a percentage of any kind of trading volume. But if you do not go through a referral link, then that goes into a pool that gets redistributed to a particular community within this ecosystem. And then there's a point system where you could earn points and gamify and earn more and more Gary within this ecosystem, as well as doing your proof of work every single day once you become a creator, so you could actually earn more and more Gary in different ways. But the way that you use the exchange is pretty simple. You just go over to accounts. There's a drop-down menu, and you're going to have wallets and swap. So if you go to wallets, it's just going to show whatever you have in your wallet right here. And then you could either go to swap on the left-hand side, or you can just go here on the same bar and hit swap. And then you just select the two different coins that you want to swap between. So for instance, if I wanted to swap between Solana and I wanted to swap that between Dunk coin, which is my utility token, I would be able to swap directly between the two by saying, maybe I wanted to swap 0.01 Solana into Dunk. Now, all I would have to do is hit swap. And since it's part of Social Connector and a custodial wallet, it does not need any additional authentication. It will automatically do the swap. And we can view this transaction directly on the blockchain. And even though I bought it with Solana, it swapped that Solana into Gary, and then that Gary got swapped directly into Dunk. And you can do this for any of these tokens that are currently available to swap on this exchange. This makes it very easy to swap any of the tokens within the ecosystem in and out of whatever currency you would like. Again, if you need a Social Connector account, you can get one at getsocialconnector.com. And I'm Dunk, and if you want to hang out with me, you can come and hang out in my Discord at dunkmedia.club. I look forward to seeing you there.
And that's it. I did it. Now I'm going to hit export. And one thing that I like, it's not going to find anything because I already know that all these assets are good. One thing that CapCut does is it runs a copyright check. That's mainly for TikTok, just, but it's nice to have a quick little copyright check. I know it's going to clear, but when you're ready, Just hit export. You don't see it because it's a pop-up. Excuse me. But it's definitely cleared. It cleared. But okay. Now let me just go there. So now you have your piece of content. Now I'm going to show you one more thing. While this is exporting, I am going to go back over here. And I told you earlier, when you were here earlier, and if you weren't, I'm telling you now, because I'm going to make sure that you know that I'm going to be doing this. Share that. Cool. Okay. Remember I was talking about how I did this raffle? Okay, it's quiet now. I need to put some, let's put some acoustic cinematic on. Yeah. I can get down with that. Okay. I told you how I was going to do this. So if I open up this page right here, there is a page that is going to open for this page. Now, how did I make this? If I click here, it's going to charge you 275 Gary plus processing fee on that social connector charges in order to buy this raffle ticket. And if you get this NFT, it is going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff in Gary Club. You can go to gary.club/Discord, I believe, to get to that Discord. But how did I create this? So let me just open up another tab. So if I go to, I want to make sure that I'm not showing the wrong stuff. Yeah, I don't think I am. There we go. So I go to Social Connector. Again, you can go to getsocialconnector.com, or you can just go to the tab below, gary.club/dunk, or go click the link in the description, any of those fun places. And you can go and create your stuff here. But if you go down to this left tab, you have this thing called merchant. You're going to go and create a merchant. I'm not going to go into how to create a merchant because you just create your merchant. You're going to do all these things. Decide if you want to take social pay, if you want to accept Stripe, which, hey, why not? You know, there's different options. You can take Stripe or tokens.
Down here.
Ooh,
and
look.
Today we are going to talk about how...
Done exporting. It starts auto playing the audio when you're done exporting. So you can create your own pay thing. So I have here, I can go to payment pages. And if I go here, I have this payment page where it is spot on the wheel, chance to win a draft plus more. So I created that. Go here. I could edit it if I wanted to, but how did I create this? So I'm going to just go ahead and just going to actually create a new tab real quick that has that page on it. So I could show you how I created it real quick, because there is actually 2 steps. There's 2 steps because the first step actually is not in this page, but I'll show you exactly how. Actually, you can do it in any order, but I'll just show you this first. So what we would do is we would create a page, click create a page, and then I could just say like test page, and then I would say the amount. And again, we haven't even decided on the currency yet. So what if I said I wanted it to be, if I was going to charge in Gary or in something like that, I could say, or Dunk. See, I could charge in I could charge in Dunk as well. You probably don't have Dunk, but you probably would have USDC, Gary, or Solana. So if I said I wanted to charge in Gary, I could say 25 Gary. Sure, why not? And then you decide who's paying the fee. So there's a fee that comes along with it. So every credit card processor or any processing company charges some sort of fee. It's just what it is. So you could decide if you want to pay it. So the merchant, that mean that I'd have to have Solana in my wallet to cover the fees. If not, or that would be whatever currency, I'd cover the fees. If it was in Solana, if it was in Gary, I would charge them that. So I'm just going to make it so the client does. You could do it however you want. Then gas. This is actually only in Solana. So you'd have to actually have Solana, or they would have to have Solana. You say client. So if you have an audience that doesn't deal in Web3 at all, you could say the merchant will cover it. So then you have to wrap the cost of gas into whatever you're selling. It's just kind of the idea. So, but I'm just say client. Then we can have an image, whatever image you want. I just created something in Canva. I used that, like on my example, I just used this image. Let me just see if I could, I'll just drop that same one in. How about we just do a draft? There we go. one of my PFPs. Then we can say the transaction limit. So say I want to say that you could only, each account could only buy it one time. So this is a raffle ticket. I didn't want one person to buy 10. It'd be no fun that way. They could have bought 10, but yeah. But maybe I should make it so there's a limit of 10. One person wants to buy 10 raffle tickets, they could buy 10 raffle tickets. I might switch. I'm going to switch that. And then you pick your currency. Like I said, I was going to just do Gary in this situation. One thing that I did learn is that Solana has to be at least 1. You can't do a portion, and I know that's like $60 right now. So, you know, maybe that will change in the future. But for now, let's do Gary because I want to do 25 Gary. Transaction limit could be 1, and then this is a featured page, and what that is like right here. If I go to, I go here, you could feature offers right here under offers. So I have 4 featured offers. I have my AI hub, which if you're not in there, why not? Why aren't you in there? It's like think of it like Patreon, but you could earn tokens and you could do things to get in there, or you could just swipe your credit card. Either way, but you know, right now it's open. So, and then there's some perks that come along with it. But then I have this one right here. It's featured. People could see that. Even if they don't know who I am, they can find this page on my Gary.club profile. I know, it's pretty awesome. So now we can go down to featured page. I'm going to say no at the moment because I don't want this test to go there. Success URL, like in this example over here, my success URL. Oop, I do not want to cancel that. Cancel. Oh, phew. The thing that's out of page. So in my success page, I just put my Discord server. You can put whatever you like. Boom. So I can put a success URL. It could be a landing page. That could be your like it could be something you actually are delivering. Maybe you're selling a digital product, and you're just send them a copy of that. Like maybe it's a Google Drive. Maybe it's the thing that they bought. Their success URL could be that. And then I put like notification that this is my this is my business email. So I get an email there anytime somebody purchases. You could put whatever email you like. And then I just took this. And one thing that I note about this is that this is kind of a cool thing. You could always highlight something, just highlight a word, and hit this little embed and embed a link into it so it's not showing a link. And there's all, you can basic text editing. And then you say if you want it to be active, if you've created a page and you just want it to be removed for a while, you can set it to inactive, set it to active right now. And then if you are doing Stripe, say I wanted to say it's either 25 Gary, which is what Gary's a little over 10 cents right now. So that would be what, 250. So if I wanted to say it's $5 on Stripe, I could do that too. Now, if you want to give me in Gary, it's $2.50. Well, pay me in Stripe, it's $5. You can go earn the Gary and get it for free, or you could even do it the other way around. You can say if you want to do it in Stripe, or you could earn more. There's so many ways to gamify it, but I'm not doing Stripe right now. Then you could decide if you want to be recurring. Like for instance, I have in mind the AI hub is recurring. So if I click this, it's a recurring. It's monthly, so I charge 50 dunk or $7 to jump into the AI hub where I share a whole bunch of stuff. There's also some perks that I throw in there right now. Originally, I sold it for a flat fee, and now it's subscription. So if you do that, you can do the same exact thing. Do the same exact thing, or just have it a one-off payment, like I did with this page, where it's just a one-off payment, or this page, which I did with a one-off payment. And I said, but now one other thing that you could look at right here. So I'm going to say one-off, not doing Stripe. This is if, say you have a segment in your audience, like email marketing type segment. And I could say, okay, I have spin the wheel. So if you bought this, for instance, say you bought the spin the wheel on my other offer, it adds you into a segment. And then it would say that only people that bought that other offer can buy this one. So it means that somebody may have to buy this in order to buy this. So you could gamify a whole bunch of things this way. It's really cool. But right now I'm just gonna take that off. I'm just showing you the example. And then I go to the last one where it's not actually showing it in the thing right here, but you could add in, this is just like a success message, like you say, congratulations, or it could be a URL or whatever. It just say, hey, you have successfully purchased this, blah, blah, blah. And you put it right there. So now I'm going to show you the next step. And this is basically, I'm going to show you the one based off of the one that I've already done, just because I've already done it. So I'm going to click this off. I'm not going to save this because I've already done it. Go back. So what we do next is we go down here to this spot where it says segments. So I can click segments, left-hand column. You can see it right here, segment. Oh gosh, I hit the back button using a trackpad, and I swiped. Give me a, sorry, so sorry. Okay, let me hit refresh. It added weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to segments, and then I'm gonna go to overview. And in here, I have this segment for spin the wheel. And what, nobody's purchased it yet. So when people purchase it, they will be added into that segment. Now, if I click view, I have this thing right here where it says group 1. Now, if this is linked to that page, now, if I go over here to this link right here where it says copy link, I can copy this link. And the important part is actually right here. I can copy the whole link, or I can just copy this part. But what I need is that code at the end of the checkout page. And then I go over here and I can create a filter group. And there's a whole bunch of things that you could filter. See, supporter coins, recurring payments, blah, 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 all the fun stuff, social connector events, whatever filter you want to do. But in this one, we are going to do a payment page. And then what we do is we add in that hash, and then we hit save. It's the same exact one as before. I don't know if it's going to save it, but there we go. I have now 2 filter groups with the same exact thing. I'm going to delete one of them, but if you look at these numbers, they're exactly the same. So it's the same exact thing. I just created a second one. I'm going to delete the second one that I made. But that is it. That is it. Now, when somebody goes to this page, and this page, not that page, goes to this page, I'm just going to go click here. When somebody goes to this page and buys a raffle ticket, then it adds them into a list right here. Then I could take that list. I could even, you don't see it right now, but because there's nobody in here yet. But if I hit download, it's going to download a file that has a list of everybody, including all their linked accounts and everything like that they have linked to here. So I could take that information and I can create like a wheel, a spin the wheel for my giveaway. And I could just take that and share that with my audience. Or I could share that with the spin the wheel, and that could add them to the list. And like I say, oh, so now when I see that 10 people have been added to this list, I will go here and I could just go and hit edit page. And then I would just toggle this probably from featured to not featured, and then I would make it inactive. It says active, I would make it inactive, and now that page, nobody could buy from it anymore. And in my case, I'll probably take the whatever I sold them for, and I'd probably go buy another draft so I can give another one away. That's the idea. I'm gonna basically be able to buy a draft and give it away. Somebody's gonna be able to be lucky enough to get one for 250 or 275 Gary. That's a pretty good deal for a draft, if you ask me. Pretty good darn deal. Man, I've gotten some for way more and some for way less, but hey, it's always a good deal. Okay. Okay, I'm going down a rabbit hole of rambles now, but there's one last thing I wanted to show you before we go. And this is just because this is RADAAR. This is one of the tools that I use for scheduling. And let's see, is this the one that I wanted to go to? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think it is. So I could just post all of my things. So I'm going to duplicate one of the other ones that I've already created. And the reason why I do that is because I like working easy. So today's the 30th. I'm going to switch this to December 1st, which is tomorrow. Man, it's already the 1st. It's the 1st of the month. Hey, we should live stream every day together in December. Let's do it. So I like making these earlier in the day. So let's call it 8. There we go. Tomorrow, I'm going to delete this right here, this video that's already in there. I'm going to grab the video I just exported. For some reason, it always exports to my desktop.
Dunk here.
There we go. Okay, now I will take that. Drop that there. Change the name, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, dun, dun. And just like that, look, I got one. I only have 5 like crypto-based pages. So and personal ones, but I should make some more Web3 ones. But I have other ones for AI. So now it's going to upload this, and once this is done uploading, I could also add other features, but I always do this one as video since it's a video. You can also do reels. I post a lot of my reels through here. I hit schedule, and look at this magic. Look at that. I got right there. I've got it already ready to go. It's just going to finish processing, and it's going to post to all of those things tomorrow morning, along with the other ones. I also post to YouTube and all that stuff. But yay, that's it. That's literally it. That's everything. That's how I did it. I just created a piece of content, posted to a whole bunch of places, and yeah. So I hope this was helpful. And you see how I'm monetizing in different ways with my videos. Like I'm having fun with this raffle. I am getting affiliate commissions. I'm growing my Discord. I have my Discord has a lot of different ways that you could opt into my email list. I don't want to share too many different ways. That's why I didn't share the additional ones. There's also links in the description if you wanted to opt into my affiliate or into my email list as well. But yeah, these are different ways to monetize. And people say, hey, yeah, I gotta wait until I have 1,000 subscribers and blah 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 blah. I just hear blah blah blah. It's like the parents from Peanuts. You know, blah, 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 blah. When people start talking about that stuff, I just roll my eyes. Sorry, I can't help. Like I just roll my eyes. So there's so many ways to monetize. Do not depend on the platform that you're on to monetize for you, because they're not going to do it. So. How about we do this? Let's end. I'm about to wrap up this live. I know that's something you're not supposed to say, but I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to do our proof of work. If you don't know what proof of work is, it's something in Social Connector and Gary Club, where if I go here and I say submit now, so I have 2 hours and 40 minutes. For me, it's 3 p.m. when it goes. It's like whatever the term is, it's Greenwich Mean Time, whatever the zero time is. I forget what it's called, but but it just look at when it runs out for your time and put a clock. I have an alarm that goes off like an hour before, 10 minutes before, and then 2 hours before. So I have 3 clocks that go off and remind me. But if I hit submit now, it's going to give me just a couple things. Did you grow your audience today? I sure did. I posted. I got some people that subscribed. I got more email opt-ins. You know, I got all that fun stuff. Yeah, I did. Did I make money? Every day that I'm involved in Gary Club, even if I don't think about the other stuff, other money that I make online, or just by being involved in a daily, I get to check yes for this, because I get beyond the affiliate commissions, I get commissions, or I get part of like the different pools and stuff. I can go deeper into this. Go check out the stuff on the other channel. That's kind of the content I'm making over there to show you how I'm doing that. It's going to bleed over here. I think there's going to be some sort of crossover between these channels. I'm tired. I got tired of trying to say, like, I'm not going to talk about Web3 stuff on this channel. It's what I like to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it more. So I hope that's okay with you, because that's what I'm going to be talking about. So I hope it's okay with you. I hope it's okay with you. Okay, so now, yes, I did that. So what did I do today? So I earlier today I shot some videos. So I shot a short. I shot a batch of shorts. I created a piece of content live with you today. What else did I do? I also engaged on X, engaged on Gary Club. What else did I do? I did a live stream. Live stream. What else did I do? I created a giveaway raffle. Created draft raffle. Yeah. I actually did quite a bit today. Shot batch of shorts. I created content live with you. Engaged on X. Engaged on Gary Club. Live stream. Created draft raffle. What else did I do? Man, one thing I really wish there was just a way to like keep this tally. I gotta keep the tally separate. But I'm just like, what else did I do? What else did I do? I think I did more. What did I do? I sent out emails. And I've worked on my Discord server today because I'm trying to... It's actually a busy day already, and it's not even noon for me. I've been doing a lot. I'm going to give it myself. I usually just do the middle because I've never had a full day. It's never been a full day, but man, that was a busy day already. So now I hit submit. Boom. And I get this. And it's done. And now if you want to double check, see the submit thing disappears. And one thing about it is that once you do that for 15 days, if you have a creator coin at Gary.club, you've done that for 15 days, you're going to start getting things like, may not be that much, but I get 2.66 Gary every single day. So like I filled that out. I made money today online. So no matter what, I get different rewards, different things like that, Cool. So I've done that as well. So there's one other thing. Hey, we did a lot today. We came up with a lot of things going today. So yeah, I'm proud of us. All right. I am going to go ahead and cool. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm planning on going live again tomorrow. I'm not planning on going live tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow. I want to see you there. I want to hang out with you. So I will see you tomorrow and around Gary Club and around my Discord and around X and all those fun places. I'll see you around. Jump into my Discord at dunkmedia.club. Let me know if you like these lives, if you're getting value out of them. If you're watching this as a replay, let me know. Drop a replay into the comments. I want to know that you're here watching replays. If you like this format, if you don't like this format, tell me. If you just hate me, tell me. If you don't like anything that I do, just tell me so I know. Because if you don't tell me, I won't know. So cool. All right, I will see you in the next video, the next live. Hey, and before I go live, that video that we edited, it's going to go live on my other YouTube channel, which is in the description on YouTube right now, in the YouTube description, youtube.com/@theblockchain. That's right. I have the handle, the blockchain. Don't know how I got it. I do know how I got it. I searched for it. It was available and I claimed it. That's what we did. So go and check that out. A lot of Gary Club stuff is going to go in there. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.